Okay, so let's grab some cubes here. I gotta get into a better town. Let's go to Leafree. Just catching you guys up on what happened yesterday. I did some bosses with my friends and managed to get some pretty nice drops here. I managed to get this arcane staff. I think it was last week I bought my arcane glove. Technically now I'm at 2 set, which is really nice. So I kind of want to make this arcane staff usable. I know the cube sale's coming up, but if I can make this usable, I'll be able to farm in Arcus, which is really nice. And then on top of that too, I have enough will droplets here. I have 12, so I can actually buy the shoulder. So today I can jump from 1 set to 3 set. And then, of course, I don't have any stars on it, but we'll worry about that later. So I need to get this upgraded. And another thing too is I just did the check-in here, so it gave me 50 black flames. So with these 50 black flames, I can put on my arcane glove. So hopefully we'll get something fun with this. I was going to flame my weapon, but how disgusting is this weapon flame, guys? It's tier 6, tier 6, tier 5. It's a dream for an arcane weapon. Like, this is... I got this so cheap, it was kind of unreal. So yeah, that's a little bit of a catch-up on some of the stuff I've done off-stream, but let's use this black flames and see if we can get something fun on this glove. This thing will be... Yo, hold up. Am I done? I think that's it, right? That's just 92 and 5, alright. I guess I'll save this for whenever we do bosses next time. Okay. Well, let's go and do the content I was originally going to do, which is just cube up the weapon. I'm going to try and see if I can get it to unique first. Honestly, I'll probably settle on 2 lines of magic attack. I don't need 3. Okay, nice. Even just like this, it's pretty much better than my current weapon, which is really nice. I think if I can even get like 10 and 10 attack, I'd probably settle as well. Couldn't wait for the sale. I'm just going for 2 lines of attack. I want to be able to farm in Arcus. It's not the prettiest thing, but it is 2 lines of attack and 13% damage. Well, that's got to be up there for some of the ugliest pots I've ever seen. So, the next thing I need to do is go buy my shoulder. Do I have any droplets here? Do not have any left over. How much do I need for an armor piece? I think I need 108 or something. So I can trade some of these stamps. Okay, so I'm going to trade my coins here. First I need to swap the droplets over. So I can trade these in for 12 coins thanks to the will droplets. Mage shoulder. It's not that big of a gain compared to the Abso shoulder because you can't flame it. But I'm going to need the entire set eventually. So now this puts me at 3. I can use the leftover cubes as well, so we can work on this and get it to unique. Nice, unique. And I have some leftover cubes here. Let's see if this goes legendary. Oh, nice. And a 20%. Very cool. Does it give much at 15 stars? How much attack do I get at 15? It gets 103 attack at 15? Okay, you've sold me. 15 it goes. I'm not going to go up to 16. I don't want to safeguard. Safeguarding arcanes is so expensive. You're absolutely right. Like, this weapon does gain random amounts of attack in the early stars. And this shouldn't be too expensive to get to 15, hopefully. The worst star by far is 14 to 15, so... 159 mil. Oh, okay. Wow. That is a lot of attack. 132 attack. I didn't think that the stars to 15 on a weapon gave that much. That is actually a lot of attack. No, thank you, Huddle. That was a good idea. I mean, you know, technically, it doesn't even feel that bad to go to 16. But we have a 5, 10, 15 coming up, so I think it should be better to save money. You know what? Let's swap over into my damage gear. Before these upgrades, I was at about 21, 22 mil. 27 and a half. Pretty huge. That's a lot of extra damage. I should be able to comfortably train now in Arcus, which is amazing. I'm just going to wait for a few events, the 5, 10, 15 around the corner. I will try to like 17 star these items. That's a lot of extra attack. On the cube sale, I might try to 3-line the shoulder as well. But my main priority on cube sale is actually probably to fix this shield's pots. Good gains. Oh, also if you guys didn't see, I have a raw 3 now. From hard will, I managed to get this raw 3. So this Blaze Wizard is nicely set up. Nice. Now I can do my dailies in peace. Just decided to do a little bit of recording here. I'm just finishing up the second time I've done High Mountain. Just a quick update. It's only taken me about 25 minutes to do High Mountain now. The first time it took a little bit over 40 minutes, so significant increase in the speed here, which is really nice. And I'm really excited here. Not only do we get a lot of EXP and a lot of fragments, I get this nice little Soul Erda thing. A lot of the times people aren't really excited about Soul Erda, but this is a big milestone for my character, which is the reason why I'm recording this. Up to this point, I've been using my fragments solely on Soul Janus. I think Soul Janus is really strong in terms of pushing our EXP. We get a lot of passive EXP. I'm just about to unlock level 10. Now, not only does this give a pretty significant jump in the passive EXP gain, I think we went from 26 to 37. Pretty huge. If we decide to use Dawn, we actually get 2 circles instead of 1. So, training now in Arcus should be reasonably straightforward, although right now I am actually using Dusk. So, perhaps it's not so efficient for me to go straight for level 10. But at the very least, when we eventually get to the later areas in the forms of Odium and Shangri-La, I will have these 2 balls ready to clear the maps a lot easier than what I currently have. Whether or not it makes a big difference, I'm not so sure. I don't really know what I want to do with my fragments now. Up until this point, I've just been sending it into Soul Janus, so maybe I'll just keep sending it. Maybe not. I'll just have to have a think about it. Oh, I just remembered. I didn't do this yesterday. I think our trophy things reset. Should give me 2,000 here across all the weeklies I've done. And I can buy out these. Yes, more symbols. If I can get to 270 by the end of this event, that'd be really nice too. Let's find out. Oh, a lot of things are leveling up. Holy. Nice. It's quite a lot of extra damage. This is leveling up soon. This has got a long way to go. So after doing that Commercy, I'm actually done with my check-in here. And this check-in is pretty exciting. When I claim this Soul Erda, something fun is going to happen for the first time on this character. And that is, I'm going to actually unlock a mastery. I think I'm actually going to unlock this one. I think it's this one that I'm supposed to unlock first. Because I was going to full send into Soul Janus, but I'm going to go back for a little bit of damage first. At least, like, 1 into each of the important skills. And then I'm going to go full send back into 20 Janus. That's my plan. But I don't want to, like, grief my damage too much. I do still want to try to blue dot in Black Mage. Okay, cool. Let's unlock Orbital. Beautiful. I need to unlock each of these. I think this one here, and then this one. These 2, I think, are really weak in comparison, so I can actually save a few here anyway. I'm still definitely Soul Erda gated, but we'll get there slowly. I'm not very confident with my skills as a Blaze Wizard, in all honesty. I don't think that I have the hands to deal with this, so we'll have to see how this goes. I predict myself dying out, in all honesty. I don't think I have the hands for this. Doesn't help that I don't really know how to play my class either. Like, I didn't bother learning how to do certain bursts with this character. I guess we'll find out, though. So I'm not too fussed about P1, obviously. P1 is kind of whatever. Also, the boss cancelled my burst because I was standing too close. I can't see anything as well. Who thought it was a good idea to have max opacity on? This is probably on the similar pacing to my my DA actually. So it's probably going to be a 15-minute run, maybe a bit longer than 15 minutes. But I'm trying to play like a 3-minute class. I just don't know what my 3-minute class rotation is off the top of my head. I think the magic number is 10 and 4. So 10 Inferno Sphere charges, then 4 at some point. Can I get out of here without having to burst a second time? Okay, I'll have my burst up soon-ish. That's so sad. If I had jumped before I did that, I might have been able to preserve my roar. You guys see that? I just got booted right at my roar. That's kind of my own fault though. I definitely should have jumped. I think I get super stance in my bursts if I jump. Okay, a little lucky there. I thought I was clipped inside that wall there. Okay, I might need another burst to get out. Otherwise I might be here for a while. Oh my god. Oh, I'm on 1 HP. Alright, managed to keep my door. Let's go. Alright, this time I made sure to jump. At least now, if he comes out of the bind and tries to punch me, I'll have super stance. That's something I should probably try to keep in mind. My skills are the same color as everything in Lotus. Oh no. Can't tell if it's my skill or Lotus. Honestly, neither. Oh my god, you guys see what I just did there? Tell me some of you guys saw what I just did there. Oh my god, I pressed up on the portal, drew my roar, and it just left my roar. There's no way. That's not real. That's a problem I have now? Oh, nah. That's unfortunate. I gotta admit, that was like the first time I've ever done that. That was so tragic. Okay, this is a lot faster than I expected, I won't lie. I thought this was gonna take like 15 minutes, closer to 12. Just need one more burst and they're out. I honestly thought I was gonna have a bigger issue just because I don't really know how to play my character. I remember in the old hard Lotus, this boss was quite painful, but I guess things have changed. Nice. That was pretty easy. So I think the Damian run should also be about 15 minutes then. That's... I might as well try then, for fun. First try, hard Lotus solo. That was not as bad as I expected it. I really thought it was going to be a bit more difficult, because my movement with this class isn't that great. And I don't really know what I'm doing. Gratz Zerk, that would be crazy actually. That's all good. We have normal Lotus, or rather, normal hard Lotus drops. Alright. I still have my buffs on. Let's give a go at Damian. I wasn't originally going to try Damian, but I didn't think that the run would be so fast. Oh, I didn't press my roar. Oh well. Whoa, I almost died. Cutting it a bit close there. Holy damage, look at the damage on this. This one burst is better than my Demon Avengers. This is why Blaze Wizard is amazing against Damian. I can't see anything. I think I lost my door. That's kind of my own fault though. This class actually has a really good Damian matchup just because I can actually hit him in the air all the time. Although, I don't know how I feel about P2. Is P2 okay? It's probably okay. The fact that in P2 I can burst above the orbs makes it pretty decent. The nice thing about Blaze Wizard is because my iframe is actually really long, I can use the iframe and then cleanse during it, which was what I was intending to do before, but I ended up cleansing on an altar that immediately disappeared, so it's kind of my own fault. Still going to be about a 15-minute run, I think. Relatively long. Maybe after the 510 this will be a lot faster too. Alright, what do you guys think? Will I get a eye patch on my first solo? Oh! I thought I had enough HP to tank that. Rune Force Shield? You know what? Rune Force Shield would be kind of cool. I wouldn't mind using that as an anvil. At least I can use it as an anvil. Not completely useless. Okay, I'm really glad I bursted out of P2. I think that altar just spawned. I hope it just spawned. This is the hardest part of Damian. Trying to make sure I don't randomly die to the things that shouldn't kill me. I fat fingered so many of my buttons. Oh no. Oh no, I DC'd. My internet cut. Oh no, not again. Unfortunate, time to cut. I guess we'll try again another time. Well, for all intents and purposes, I did have enough damage to clear. Hey, we basically cleared, right? It wasn't the power that went out, it's just my internet cut. It's done it like a couple of times today already, which is a bit unfortunate. Alright guys, right here, I'm just buying a bunch of cubes because it is currently the cube sale. And in this footage here, I only had a few items that I was looking forward to cubing up. And the one I'm going to start off here is actually just my secondary. For the secondary, I originally only had 2 lines of attack, and I managed to hit 1 line of attack and 2 lines of boss damage, which is fantastic. And the next item that I decided to work on is my Twilight Mark. Again, I didn't really have that many things to work on, so I was pretty happy just spending just a little bit to make them a bit cleaner, and the Twilight Mark ended up hitting 24% as you guys just saw. It's a little bit anticlimactic because most of my items are very straightforward to cube. The next one I did was my shoulder, and this ended up hitting 13, 10, 7 pretty quickly. And just to round out my cubing session here, I just went back to the Twilight Mark because I didn't really think that it cost too much to go for 27%, and I actually ended up hitting 3 lines of int on that Twilight Mark, which is awesome. Only 3 items that I've worked on the cube sale, and by the end of it, I think I gained a couple mil combat power, and here I am in Hard Lucid, and I believe at this point I was about 33 mil combat power. We cleared Hard Lucid, pretty straightforward. Didn't really get anything from this boss, which is fine. At this point, I'm kind of just hoping for arcane drops to drop from all these bosses that we're running through. From Hard Will, I don't believe I got anything here, but something did drop, which was super awesome. These guys have been carrying me through the bosses for a while now, and I am so happy that the person who gave me the book on my first or second run, whichever one it was, he actually managed to get his book back. Even though he gave me the first book, he ended up getting his book anyway, and I'm so happy for him. These guys have been awesome taking me on these bosses, and I'm really glad that they managed to get some drops. As for the rest of the bosses, I don't remember them being very interesting, to be quite honest. Again, we are only really looking for armor drops. I don't really need the weapon because, as you guys saw earlier, I did already in fact get a weapon box. There are some other items in between that aren't too bad for me as well. I believe from Darknail, I didn't really mind getting Stellar Earrings because I could have made them into drop gear. And similarly for V-Healer, it would have been nice to get some Daybreak pendants. Stellar Earrings are not super interesting because I do want to finish the rest of my gear first before going back for better drop gear. And from V-Healer, the Daybreaks are pretty rare in themselves, so can't really bank on them for my own progression. But there is always a hope for it. As you guys can see, I finished up pretty much all of my bosses here. Didn't get any arcane items, but that's fine. But thankfully from Sea Slime, I believe we managed to get a slime ring here, which are awesome too because I will be pushing these on a future Star Forcing event, which will be really nice. The slime ring is basically best in slot for me, so I'm looking forward to be able to make this a little bit more usable than it currently is. I believe my current ring is only at 17 or even maybe 16, so it's a lot of room for extra gains. Okay, let's see. I can claim my dailies here, and then I can unlock a new skill. I think I'm supposed to unlock Inferno Sphere here. I finally had enough after doing a lot of farming. I have some more Soul Erda, so I can start unlocking these. So I just need to unlock Inferno Sphere, and I think Orbital Inferno here, and then the rest of it goes into Soul Janus. Soul Janus is such a beast to level up though, it's so slow now. Before it was like what, 30 or 40 fragments per level. Now it's jumped up to double that. And it needs so much Soul Erda. Look at this, 5. It's cheaper for me to unlock this than it is to level this up once. Oh god. This Inferno Sphere though, look at that, 11% final damage. That's quite nice. I will run back hard Damian because I DC'd last time. I might be a little bit too low. If that ball gets larger, I might be... Okay, I was just barely outside of it. Okay, nice. It's about a 15-minute run. Probably could have been a little bit faster if I had remembered to use a serum spot, but it's all good. Reasonably fast. Look at that. So, I guess I could technically finish both Lotus and Damian within half an hour. Nice, let's see if we can get anything fun here. Pretty much anything that drops out of here might be good. Nice. I said most things that will drop. Nothing is, unfortunately, also a possibility. Come on. Give us the unique. Let's go. We want some empty text for quite a while. Okay, bottom line is doomed, but top line... Top line is doable. Alright, it's not looking too good. I don't think it's anything useful. 5 defense. Why is it always defense? When it's useless, why is it always defense? Please, give me something different. Actually, no. Give me boss damage. I don't want anything different. Oh! Spoiled myself. No, what do you mean large item meso drop rate? No, I spoiled myself. Oh! All good. Yes! We got our first damage. Our first boss damage. Oh, we lost our hype. We could have saw the 30%. Oh, what? Ruined. It would have been so hype to be like... This would have been so hype. No, the one time I misclicked it, I get oh, come on. I've been coping on this tech the entire time. I'm so sad. Seeded? What do you mean? I farmed like 150 uniques for that. What do you mean seeded? I farmed this one fair and square. This one was fair. You can't tell me otherwise. I farmed 150 uniques for this one. It's the first time I hit a boss damage for a while. Yeah, I think I did the rough math. If I actually use 3x with all these boosters and I train a little bit with the procs as well, and then on top of that, do all of my dailies, and then use the mag pots from the event, I should be able to level to 270, hopefully. And then I'll be able to unlock the new area. Here's hoping that I did the math alright. So I should use these earlier. They give me a little bit more value to be used a bit earlier from my understanding. So this will give me a decent amount. Gave me 6%. Now I can use these 2 mags. They will give me 12% each. And it will level me up. Here we go. And 270. We did it. 270. Now I can unlock the new area. I get to unlock Odium. And I can actually level up the Odium symbol quite a few times, I think. I have some symbols here. That's what? 120 symbols, and I think we'll be able to unlock them from the trophy exchange too. I think it will unlock once I do the pre-quest, so I'm gonna go off and do that. Oh, look at the glorious steps to Odium. This place is actually quite pretty. I really like the Odium area. Alright, we can hand in this thing here. Yeah, 25 symbols now, thanks to the event thing. There we go. And now we can upgrade it one more time. Now I'm at 140 Sacred Force. Now, the hope is, in a few weeks, I'll get a little bit more Sacred Force. I think by next week, we should be able to get a bit more here. Oh, yep, there it is. So in about a week, I'll get another 60. Then I might be able to be like 160 Sacred Force. And if our 5, 10, 15 goes well, I should be able to Blue Dot Seren. That would be ideal. I'm not really banking too much on it because my damage is actually still quite low, but I think that would be a nice thing to aim towards. Alright, this is going to be like round 2 of doing H-Lomian, I think. Ooh, the gains. I'm at 33 mil now. I was going to run this after 5, 10, 15, but who knows. Maybe we get a pitch boss. That'd be exciting. Am I just gonna die during my... I just got stunned by something. Oh no, I don't know what I got hit by. This burst is so hard to use during not Genesis iframe. Oh, we're done. Oh, nice. It's like, it probably could have been a little bit cleaner, but we worry about that another time. A continuous 4 and a raw 4 would be both pretty nice. Whoa, Blackheart. Hey, it's my second Blackheart this week. Nice. I think I got one yesterday on my Xenon, so that's the second one this week. Yeah, you called it. The Blackheart, it's real. The collection, it grows. The collection is growing. The last, like, 0.5 of Damian is always the most difficult. There we go. Nice. Oh, 10 minutes. That's pretty good. Wow. Both of those done in, like, close to 15 minutes. I'll take it. This class is getting kind of strong. Or this character, rather. Alright, give us another sparkle. Another sparkle, maybe? Nope. I forgot how many lines this class does. It doesn't do very many lines against the box. I always forget how long it takes to break. Yo, I just got a raw 4. I just got a raw 4. I got a raw 4. What the hell? Oh. Yo. Oh, people are gonna be mad. Oh boy. Yo, dude, my mules just... Oh, sorry, my mains are so boosted. You know what? I'm just gonna leave this in the video. I'm just not gonna say anything. The next time I stream, I'm just gonna show the raw 4. And whoever notices it, right? Yo, I actually hit a raw 4. That's disgusting. Ring box number 2. I got a ring restraint 3. Dude, that's unreal. I got another raw. This is nothing but raws. I just wanted to add for this part right here, we managed to get an ET drop from Sea Gloom. Pretty fantastic drop from my friend here. Getting pretty lucky with getting Pitch Boss for not just me. So I'm pretty happy that the guys that are carrying me through these bosses are getting awesome drops as well. So yeah, grats to JH for his ET here. The armor box drops because it was good karma, because I got you the ET, right? That's how it works. Hello everyone, welcome back. Today is a Sunday, and this Sunday is a very exciting one. We're gonna have another Star Forcing event.